Ooh, good morning. We're getting a late start today. We had some stuff to do in town, and it's about 10 o'clock, and already it's 89 degrees. We're supposed to get up to 94 today actual, with a feels like of 98, 99 degrees. So we're gonna be up around 100. I think one of my difficulties today is gonna be keeping this camera running as hot as it is. It's gonna be an ongoing battle all day long. It's always hard to judge the right size when it comes time to mow an area for this fence to go. I do believe I'm gonna be a little bit off. I think what I have to do here is pull this side in. I've got plenty of room to do so. That's why I cut several passes in here. Y'all remember that game, Chuck E. Cheese or wherever it was at the county fair? Whack-a-mole. How about whack-a-pole? This is going to be the first time I have to move this eggmobile with this netting on it. So it'll be interesting to see how much time it takes to move the eggmobile now compared to before. Before I could do it in about 20 minutes. First things first, turn off the zapper. All right. You can see our netting here. Covers the entire span of our perimeter here. Well, courtesy of the heat already, the camera shut down and I didn't know it. What I've done is I've just put screws in here every so often and then just folded this net in on itself and pinned it up on these screws down through here. And what I've found is I have to fold these corners in like so, and then just take the whole thing up and hook it. Not that they need that. They do use it though, surprisingly, quite a bit. All right, find my water line connection here somewhere in this grass. Yep, just like that. And this goes right in behind that eyelet, right there. And it'll just drag on behind as we pull forward. We do have one in the front here. We'll take out. That'll go right there. Oh, that's heavy. Yeah. Go right there. All right, I think we're ready to move. I'm not gonna take any chances here. There is another step that I haven't started, and it's moving those red posts that I use to keep tension on the Premier 1 post. Going up. Ooh, I dread this part. If you know, you know. Must be nice to be one of those big fancy YouTubers and have a tractor provided to you with an air-conditioned cab. Alright, we're about 45 minutes into a move here, but part of that was my fault. One of the things I apparently don't remember every time I get ready to move this is not to put the axle in a hole. When you go to lift the front end up, the back end wants to dig into the ground, and you can't get enough pivot there on that axle to get it off the hitch. So I had to hook back up to it and pull it forward. The camera overheated and shut down. I probably could have not said anything and y'all would have never known. But being honest in all transparency, yeah, 48 minutes in. Oh my gosh, it's hot. It's literally like sitting in a sauna. Whew. Oh, hot summer sun. Make you beg for your next breath. I do wish I was laying on the crankbait up in the shade, chewing on a hickory twig. Alright, so we've got it moved and strung, although it's not done. I didn't have carabiners on here because I left them on that other section of fence. I actually bought enough to do 2 sections of fence. We've got to get these beaners strung here in between our poles and get it all pulled tight. We're going to get our beaners put on here, and then when the sun starts going down and it gets a little cooler, we'll come back out here, we'll put our stakes in and pull this fence tight. that should do. One dingo in every crowd. Looky there. Good luck getting back in that, dummy. I wonder if I can get her to go underneath of it. Yahoos.